Hello, welcome to the second session of Chapter 3, Attack by Stratagem. And let me be quick and we move right to the next page. For this whole page, you could see it's so many words, so long. And then let me summarize. It simply says it is really time consuming. And there will be big casualties to besiege the walled cities. Sun Tzu here is trying his best to persuade everyone, try to avoid besieging the walled cities. Then let us move on to the next page. You could see I marked 3 results in blue colors. What is this? Instead of reading this whole paragraph, and I would just like to draw your attention to the 3 blue colored words without. Remember, I was telling you that in chapter 3, we are talking about, we will be focusing on whole, intact, complete victory, right? And here, Sun Tzu is giving us the criteria to measure whether the victory is complete, intact, and whole. But what is that? Here, Sun Tzu said, as a commander, you must subdue the enemy's troops without fighting, first. Second, capture the cities, the opponents, the enemy's cities without laying siege. Number 3, overthrow the enemy's kingdom or the opponent's kingdom without lengthy operations in the battlefield. 3 results. Like I am telling you, these are the triumph to be complete. This is the standard, and we use those 3 as the criteria. Now, how to achieve that without fighting, without laying siege to the cities, and then overthrow the enemy without lengthy operations? How? Remember, we were talking about we should balk the enemy's plan, and we should also prevent the junctions of the enemy's army. Remember, and I was telling you, actually Sun Tzu here is talking about diplomatic approaches to make, and also by strategy, we want to make sure that our enemy, they are changing from stronger to weaker. They are from a very good strength to a kind of hollow inside, and originally they have been very well managed, but now they are in chaotic situations. In this case, even without fighting, because they are making so many mistakes, by the enemies themselves, then without any fight, we can win. This is what we call a triumph. A victory can be whole, intact, and complete. Then Sun Tzu is saying here, if our forces are 10 to enemy's 1, then we surround them. If we are 5 to 1, then we attack them. Now, he said twice as numerous, then we divide our army. Then if we are equally matched, then we muster up our courage and we offer the battle. However, if we are inferior in numbers, we can avoid. Even when it is necessary, when we are unequal in a lot of ways, almost every way, then try to escape. In one word, Sun Tzu is actually telling us or warn us, never use an egg to crush a piece of stone. Or if you are a very clever commander full of wisdom, you should always do what? Use a stone to crush the egg. Then, if we move on to the next page, Sun Tzu is actually saying, when we are very weak and we are inferior and we are a small army, however, we try to fight with a very strong, big army, then we are too stupid. And at the end of the day, we will be captured. We will be arrested and even killed. And the stupidity will be death to the country or death to the business operation. Never do that. Now, so far, let me do a very quick summary of what I have been talking about. Remember, in chapter 3, I told you the focus by Sun Tzu is whole, intact, complete victory. And also he is saying, let us try our best. We can overcome our enemies. We can break their resistance, even with our carefully formulated stratagem. This is the second point, okay? Third point, how to evaluate, how to measure whether our approaches will lead to the complete, whole, and intact victory. 3 results, right? Without fighting, remember, without laying siege to the enemies, etc., and also without lengthy operations in the battlefield. 3 results, right? So these are the criteria. And also, Sun Tzu, so far I was telling you, he strongly suggests whenever we fight, at the end of the day, when diplomatic approach, we come to failure, and also even by strategy, very carefully formulated stratagem, we are sure we win. But our enemy, the opponent, he doesn't know, and he is stupid enough, well, he wants to fight. We have to fight. Then we must bear in mind, we are the piece of stone, we always use a piece of stone to crush the egg. Under such circumstances, can the battle be started? So far we have been talking about these 4 key points. But how to make sure that we have this whole and intact victory? First of all, let's look at the 11th, bullet 11th. We must have qualified commander. He must be the bulwark of the state. If the commander is complete, qualified at all points, then our country is safe and strong. However, if the bulwark is defective, not very good quality, not very good qualified, then we are in danger. So this is, first of all, in order to achieve the full, complete, intact victory, we must have qualified talent in our organization. With this, we've come to the end of this session, and the next session we are going to talk about how to judge whether the war will be a complete victory, and we would also give some advices to the highest official, the sovereign, the ruler of the country, chairman of the board, not to interfere, and then what would be the information for us to know the market or to know the enemy, etc. Okay, thank you for your patience. See you next time.